Hey everybody, and welcome to the video. This is Josh here, aka Bearded Fat Loss, and today I'm going to talk about how to overcome weight loss plateaus. Alright, so weight loss plateaus can be difficult. A lot of times you feel like you're perfectly on track, you're doing everything the right way, but you're still not losing weight, and you don't know how to get over it. Alright, so the first thing you should do when you have a weight loss plateau is make sure you're being accurate with your tracking. Oftentimes, inaccuracies from your calorie tracking are going to make up any deficit that you don't have in your calories and in your diet. You know, before you take any drastic measures or make any changes, you want to make sure you are 100% accurate for a few weeks. If you're still not seeing any progress or any changes, then it might be time to reevaluate. But a lot of times, just doing this first step, just making sure you're accurate, is going to be enough to break through. You know, sometimes there can be little things like maybe you have a spoon of peanut butter that you put in your oatmeal, but you don't track it, you just kind of eyeball and guess. A little bit difference there, that's 100 calories. You know, compound that into a few different decisions throughout your day, and that might be 300, 400, 500 calories difference for what you think you're eating versus what you're actually eating. So make sure, take a few weeks, make sure you're being 100% accurate with everything you're doing. And if you're still not losing weight, you can do one of two things. You know, the first thing being dropping your calories. This is something that can be a very slippery slope. You know, I would usually only recommend to drop your calories by about 100 or so at a time. You know, you want to leave yourself some rope, you know, leave yourself some wiggle room for later in your journey. If you drop your calories down too low, one, that can be really dangerous and unsafe if you're not eating enough, but two, you want to make sure you still have some deficit and some wiggle room as your weight goes down. You know, the amount of calories you burn gets smaller and smaller the more that you lose. So you need to make sure you have those steps, you know, you have those cards available in the future, you know, when you're still trying to lose weight. You can drop your calories, but make sure you're just doing so by a little bit after you've made sure you're being accurate. The other avenue you could take, you know, adding in some cardio or upping your cardio time if you're already doing so. You know, and this doesn't have to necessarily be sitting on a treadmill at the gym. Just try and get some more activity into your day, whether that be walking or running or cycling, swimming, any sort of activity that you find enjoyable. You know, try and add that in. Or if you do want to go to the machines, you know, I personally like doing that. Sometimes you can zone out, you know, I'll watch something on my phone, grind it out and get it over with. That works too. You know, something like the Stairmaster always kills me if it's anything more than a few minutes. So add in some more cardio, and that'll up your deficit without having to lower your calories down. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing both of those things at once. You know, you want to take small steps at a time. Like I said, you want to make sure you have hands to play in the future as you continue to go down in your weight. And lastly, I just want to mention, you know, there are no secret tricks when it comes to weight loss plateaus. This is a numbers game, calories in versus calories out. You have to think big picture. You know, subtle tweaks or science or this little tip helped me lose 10 pounds. Yeah, it might be effective on the short term by a few percent, but you're gonna have a lot tougher of a time adhering. So just keep it simple and you're gonna do great. You know, following these protocols, I've never struggled or had issues with a plateau. Not saying I haven't had them in the past. Since I've learned these things, I haven't run into an issue whatsoever. You know, weight loss is going to be hard sometimes. You're going to struggle, and you're gonna go through those tough periods where you just really struggle for each pound. You know, if it was super easy, everyone would lose weight, no problem. It is hard. Set yourself apart, put in the work, you'll be so happy that you did. But make sure if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, it really helps me out a lot. Be sure to subscribe if you wanna see more videos as well. I post content every Monday and Friday, and as always, be sure to leave a comment down below if you have any questions or anything. More than happy to help you guys out. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. Have a good one.